was just trying to get me to sell out to the government. I promised Danton I'd give the rebels my extra supplies. I'm not betraying her for the Wakeheads.
I admire your loyalty. See you later, Gus.
You bet.
Right, let's go talk to Danton. See what she's saying.
Glad to see you've returned. I assume you've managed to sort things out with our suppliers?
Yes.
You've done well, Amy. I think you'll get along here just fine. But understand this, committing yourself to help the Resistance is not a promise made lightly. We require your full cooperation and transparency. No secrets or lies. Do I make myself clear?
I understand, but remember not to ask for things you can't return.
Naturally. Now come with me. Thank you for helping our suppliers. As you can probably tell, recruitment has been slow, which has hindered our progress. But I think with your help, we just may be able to initiate some changes.
What is it you had in mind?
That letter you brought us came from our contact in the Ministry of Medicine. It contained extremely valuable information. I need you to infiltrate the Ministry of Medicine and confirm what this letter says. Do you have any questions?
Yeah.
This Milton, who was he? Why did knowing my father make him trust me?
As I mentioned before, he was our double agent in the Ministry of Energy. With his help, we were able to establish our contact in the Ministry of Medicine. In the early days of the rebellion, Milton also recruited your
I
father.
know you'll have to head off to bed, Greenie, so sleep well.
I never met Cooper
Thank you
myself,
again.
but my understanding is that he was just as loyal as Milton. Losing them both has been a blow. I think we'll manage, though. After all, we have you now.
Your father was a rebel.
You mentioned my father was with the rebellion in the early days. How come he never mentioned it?
It doesn't surprise me. The previous attempt at a rebellion was met with disastrous failure. They didn't manage to get very far before being discovered and quelled by the aristocracy. Your father and Milton were the only original members to escape unharmed. It's taken us a very long time to get back on track, but I intend to avenge our forefathers and deliver the justice they died for.
So, that's a good one, Arachne.
If you're so against the government, why do you use the Ministry of Medicine's symbol as your code to get in here?
That's exactly what the aristocracy would expect. Having our own symbol would make us easier to find once they figured out what it was. Sometimes the best way to hide things is to put them in plain sight.
You take care, Greenie.
Can you tell me what it is I'm meant to find?
Our contact was unable to provide the exact details in case the letter was intercepted. But if the information he did give us is correct, it means the government is covering up something very important having to do with the green lung vaccine. If you confirm this, it will be exactly what we need to expose the government's lies and incite a revolution.
What if it turns out to be a false lead?
It won't. Believe me, you'll find something in there. You have to.
How do we get in?
What's the plan for getting me into the Ministry of Medicine?
An excellent question. You know how the wealthy have contracts with the aristocracy based on their support when they first form?
I have a vague idea. Sure.
If a government supporter were to show
Hey,
signs of
Sularin.
green lung, the aristocracy would waste
Thank you
no
for the
time
raid.
in sending a doctor to treat them. I want you to go to Fripp Square. My sources tell me that a notable supporter has recently been showing symptoms of the
Fripp
plague.
Square.
His name is Silas Harrison. He should be visited by a doctor very soon. Find out when and where the visit will take place. Then, intercept the doctor, disguise yourself, and enter the Ministry of Medicine. Once you've done that,
Zydrian,
you'll locate
welcome to the
central
channel.
storage room where
Sularin,
the
thank you for your
vaccines are
raid.
kept. I suspect that's where you'll find what we're looking for.
Maybe I should write all this down. It's a lot to keep track of.
No, I'm sorry, but we can't have a paper trail. I trust you'll be able to
Yeah,
make
click
this
and point.
happen. I know it's complicated and dangerous, but believe me when I say this information will change everything.
Adrenus. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, they're very good stories. This is Shardlight from Wadjet, who did ones like Lamplight City and that. It's been very good so far. Thank you for the raid. Let me give you a... Let me just give you a proper shout out here. There we go. Oh, you were playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. How's your Final Fantasy going? Are you enjoying it? Fantastic game, yeah? Yeah, I mean, I really enjoyed the demo. I tried the demo out. I don't have the... I'll be waiting for the PC release before I get it, but yeah, I really like the demo. I think they've done a great job. But, I mean, I haven't played the original game, so...
I guess I should get started.
Good. Head over to Fripp Square and find out where Harrison is. That should get you close enough to intercept his doctor. You might also try checking at the ministry itself. They might have some information on when the doctor is set to make his house call. Once you're in the ministry, you can identify our contact by using the code phrase. I'm not sure how much help he'll be able to give you, but having an ally on the inside is at least better than nothing. I wish you luck, Amy. Remember that if you succeed, the Resistance will reward you in far greater ways than the aristocracy ever could.
You didn't play the demo because you knew it was going to be just a segment in the main game, yeah. I mean, by the time I get to play it, I'll have forgotten everything. So I only played a bit of the demo. I didn't play it all the way through. Hey, spam in the car. We probably watch all the same channels, don't we? I play JRPGs at the weekends, so currently playing Star Ocean Second Story Remaster. So, and I'm going to be starting playing all the Final Fantasy games. I've never played them. I've only played 12 and 13, so I'm going to be working my way through them from the very beginning very shortly. Yeah, we managed to feed the goats. It was the blue flower we had on us. We used that. We got the farmer to plant it because it spreads very quickly, supposedly. Yeah, it looks like progress. We're back down here now. We've got a few more little quests to do.
Must use this for target practice. The wig and noose are a nice touch.
You're going to be trying Star Ocean Second Story. It's very good so far. I've been really enjoying it. I do like the battle system in it, and it's a very good story. So I'm sure you'll enjoy it as well. It is a small Twitch world, isn't it?
There's a bunch of stuff scribbled on it. A somewhat crude map of the city. Looks like they're planning something near the Ministry of Energy Tower.
Right, let's just head back out here. We've got a little note here. I want to read it.
Remember to wipe your feet when entering. There are no maids in this resistance.
You don't remember too much from the PlayStation playthrough. You did back in the 2000s, but I do remember a lot of crafting, especially food. Yeah, there's various crafting systems in it. Crafting weapons, food, musical instruments. They've added a lot of quality of life things in. I don't know if you remember the private actions that you had in it. They're all now marked on the maps. Same with the sub-quests, the side quests, so you don't miss any, and it tells you if they're going to be time limited. So there's a lot of nice little quality of life things in there. It just make it that much more enjoyable. Saves you missing things. Right, let's head out of this bit, and we are heading for Fripp Square.
Good day to you, merchant.
Go away, you dog. I have nothing to say to you.
Now, there's no need to be.
I just try to make my living here. I have family to take care of, and no help from the aristocracy.
Well, if you would just let me...
My brother Pavel went out scavenging days ago and has not returned. We're all worried he's dead. What does the aristocracy do? Nothing. Sit in their towers and watch us starve. You are young. You do not remember life before the bombs. It was different. Guards were our friends, not monsters.
I appreciate your position, but...
Look, I think it's best if you just go. She's clearly upset.
Fine. I was here to extend an offer of food vouchers from the Ministry of Resources. But if she feels that way, it's her loss. Good day to you, citizen. I apologize for upsetting you.
Oh, thank you, Amy. I always get so angry when I see those guards.
You spent $109 on books yesterday, so maybe you should be cutting down on snacks, thinking forward. What books did you buy, Manaway? I did buy a couple of books this month. I have been cutting down as well. We have a lot of books in this house. And my wife keeps saying, oh, we've got too many books as it is. But you can never have too many books. I bought sorry, I was just replying to my partner. Let me just do that. You bought Safehold series by David Weber. Oh yeah, okay. Best sci-fi series you've ever read. I was going to take a note of that because it's not an author I've heard of. David Weber. Yeah, I have a Kindle. I do read on my Kindle quite a lot. I do like my Kindle. You're reading them on the PC, yeah. We use our Kindles quite a lot. We take them on holiday with us. Saves humping around big books. In your dream home, you would have a built-in Darkwood library. Safehold, that was it. I was going to write the word Safehold down. Yeah, it's nice having lots of books, isn't it? We've just recently put in a lot of bookshelves in this room because we have a lot of cookbooks as well, and we've got shelves upon shelves of cookbooks just now. But we bought another lot of bookcases for upstairs in our bedroom, so I could get more of my books unpacked that have been in boxes for years. But we have a lot of books. We have between the two of us, we have almost 1,800 books in this house. We both read quite a lot. So yeah. Where am I trying to get to? You've got a bunch of web novels released as ebooks. Vampire series called Journey of Black and Red is a really good read. It's the Salt Flask. Fripp Square, we need to go there. Oh, we can't go here anymore, right? Let's go to the Ministry of Medicine first. I don't, I'm not a, I don't read many vampire stories, but I'm sure there's people out there watching that do. But I don't think we've got any vampire books in the house. Apart from Dracula. There is no Dracula book. I like sci-fi. I read a lot of sci-fi. Read a lot of crime novels. I used to read a lot of fantasy, but I don't these days. So I chat with this guard.
Excuse me.
What is it, citizen?
You're mainly a fantasy reader when you do read. Yeah, it used to be. It just used to only be fantasy I read, but I don't know. I just can't get into them these days. Yeah, we've got that series. My partner's read them. She really liked them. She still reads the odd fantasy, but not a lot. So it's mainly sci-fi and crime.
Could you tell me about this building, sir?
He's a very good writer, Brent Weeks. I think I have read in the past.
They're in charge of all health-related issues in the city.
So this is where people come to get their vaccines?
Correct. Entry is by appointment only, I'm afraid.
I kind of figured as much. You know someone named Silas Harrison?
Silas Harrison? The name sounds familiar. But then, I see plenty of names on a daily basis. I have to write the name of all scheduled appointments here in my ledger.
Don't suppose I could have a peek at your ledger.
Afraid not, miss. This is for government eyes only. And, not to be rude, but you don't look like a government employee to me.
I just have to say, I've got the perfect life.
Good for you, miss. Now please, move along.
Keep up the good work.
Have a nice day, miss.
So there's no way we can get dressed up to look like a government employee, is there? Maybe I could give him the lottery ticket.
I don't see how I can use...
No. Okay. Azalea Ellis is the author of the fantasy A Practical Guide to Sorcery. Very well written as well. Ongoing. Currently have 4. I think the last fantasy books I read was the very last of the Wheel of Time books. From memory anyway. Oh, we've got adverts. We try to get at least a couple hours reading per week, if not more. You haven't been buying books recently either, okay? Yeah, I was just You've got some of the Wheel of Time, but never got around to reading them. Yeah, I've read them all. I really enjoyed them. There's a couple that were a bit slow, but the rest were very good.
Even if it wasn't locked, I don't think I could just go waltzing in there without permission.
Wonder
Going
if
in there while the guard is around would get me in major trouble.
So can we not have a distraction or something?
That's a nice statue, although the base looks a bit unstable.
Oh, we could shoot at that.
Let's hope this works.
Yeah, I haven't read the prequel, Manaway. Yeah,
What was that?
I still have to read that. A New Spring, isn't it?
What a mess. I told them this would happen eventually.
I managed to get the...
Look at this ledger. Here we go. Silas Harrison is being visited by a doctor this evening for a green lung treatment. This information could be very important to certain people. Might be a good idea to take it with me.
Yeah, I managed to get the last 3 Wheel of Time books, the ones that were written by Brandon Sanderson. I managed to get them signed. I thought he did a very good job of finishing off the series. Sword of Truth series you got partway through. You were really into Redwall. I did a first look this week. I got sent a game, a Redwall game, that was actually pretty fun. What game was that again? They sent me this, and I did a quick playthrough of it. The Scout Anthology. I quite enjoyed it. It was quite, it was quite light-hearted and fun to play. That was it there. That one. Wheel of Time, bit heavy. Yeah, I say there's one book in particular that's just, the whole book, and it's a thick book, is just one day. It was a bit of a slog to get through, but I did manage. And so many characters to remember, and if there's a certain main character you don't really click with, it can be a bit hard to get through those books or those chapters where it's only relating to him, that person.
No more time for idle chat now, Amy. Get to Fripp Square and find Silas Harrison.
I don't think she'd be interested in that.
No? Oh, okay. Why is she not interested in that? I thought she would have been.
I don't think he'd... According to this page, Silas Harrison is getting a green lung treatment this evening at sunset. Now is not the time for a nap.
I wasn't going for a nap. I'm heading out. Right, let's head to... let's see if Gordon's got anything.
Hey, Gordon.
Amy, what are you looking for?
Bye, Gordon.
Goodbye, Amy. Come back anytime.
Obviously nothing. Right, we are headed for Fripp Square.
Ah, Fripp Square. I do so love the dirty looks I get from people when I walk through here. Hello there.
May I help you with something?
Have you heard the name Silas Harrison?
I have, yes. He's fairly well known around these parts.
Can you tell me anything about him? Like where he lives?
Lady, I'm a town crier, not a town directory. If you want to put your nose where it don't belong, you're better off talking to Flora and Genevieve on the other side of the square.
Oh well, we'll go talk to them
So you're a
then.
town crier? What do you actually do?
I deliver the news to the people of Fripp Square. They ask about specific headlines, I tell them. Some sort of breaking news arrives from the government, I read it. It's rather simple, really.
Can I hear some news?
Very well. Right now, the top headlines are Ministry of Energy restarts generators. Terrorists rumored in the Market District. Mysterious object spotted over quarantine zone. And the weather report. So, what'll it be?
Well, let's just listen to them all.
How about Ministry of Energy restarts generators?
Fine.
Attention citizens, the following is an important news bulletin. The Ministry of Energy released a report saying that they have succeeded in restarting 60% of the city's reactors. As a result, more power will be available, starting with the area around Fripp Square. This concludes the news bulletin. Please resume your normal activities.
Wasn't expecting the news over the tannoy.
Hello there.
May I help you with something?
Can I hear some news?
Very well. Right now, the top head and so, what?
Terrorists.
I want to hear terrorists.
You must sleep now, Sullivan. Otherwise, sleep well. Thank you for the raid.
The following is an important news
Thank you for the lurk.
Rumors have surfaced of a group of terrorists headquartered somewhere in the Market District. These dissidents are to be considered armed and extremely dangerous to public safety. Anyone with information leading to their arrest is encouraged to report to the nearest aristocrat guard. This concludes the news bulletin. Please resume your normal activities.
Hello there.
May I?
I wonder if we need to do this
Can I
for
hear-
something.
Right, Ministry
A specific one.
I'd like to hear mysterious objects spotted over quarantine zone.
Right you are.
Attention citizens, the following is an important news bulletin. This past week, several citizens reported sighting a strange object in the sky over the quarantine zone. Rumors have persisted that it was the Reaper. However, the Ministry of Knowledge insists that this is not the case. The aristocracy reminds citizens not to be swayed by baseless rumors and superstitions. This concludes the news bulletin. Please resume your normal activities.
No, don't exit.
Hello there.
I want the weather report.
Can I hear...
Right, mysterious. And so,
What's the weather report?
you'll soon find out.
Attention citizens, the following is an important news bulletin. Weather conditions are as follows. Partly cloudy with a 0% chance of rain. Today's high will be 24 degrees Celsius and the low will be 20. This concludes the news bulletin. Please resume your normal activities.
I guess that was that. Oh, I can't touch the microphone. Oh, right. So the microphone's for
That's what the
something.
newsreader uses to make sure everyone around here knows what's going on. This poster is encouraging people to get vaccinated for Greenland. If only it were that easy for everyone.
Was that everything we could talk to him? It was, wasn't it? There's the speakers.
That's a pretty dramatic statue. I guess that must be the eponymous Mr. Fripp. He looks fairly lost in thought.
That's how I talk to him.
Excuse me, sir.
Hello, miss. Oh, what can I do for you?
I'm Amy Wellard. It's nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you too, Amy. My name is Maximilian Huber, but please call me Max.
Has some
Do you
beard.
live around here?
Yes, just around the corner, but ever since my wife passed, I like to get out of the house and spend time with my friends.
Your friends?
Yes, the Ravens.
So, how much time do you spend with your friends?
Not all day, but most of it. They are beautiful creatures, aren't they? How those Reaper cultists have turned them into a symbol of fear is beyond me, but to each his own, I suppose. I only wish I had something to feed them with. The poor things look terribly hungry.
What do they eat?
Anything, really. Meat, vegetables, insects.
Hmm.
They're not...
We're gonna need something for that. Food for ravens.
I'm looking for Silas Harrison. Do you know him?
Know him. Not personally, but I know who he is, certainly.
You wouldn't happen to know where he lives, would you?
I'm afraid not. I never had any cause to pay him any social calls at his home. My apologies.
You know, it's days like these that make me realize I've got the perfect life.
That's a lovely attitude to have, my dear. Your optimism is inspiring.
Have a nice day, sir.
You too, my dear.
But better not shoot the ravens.
I don't...
We've
That's
got
Nero's banner. He's in charge of the Ministry of Knowledge. This is the intersection of Jordan Street and Booth Avenue.
Alright, here's the other two ladies.
Did no one teach you that it's rude to stare?
Excuse me?
Yeah. Oh. Where did you come from?
She looks like she just came from the quarantine zone.
Don't be silly. You know nobody ever leaves that awful place. In any case, I'm sure you've got a lottery job you should be doing. Why don't you run along and leave us to our conversation?
They're not very nice, are they?
Reminds me, I need some new servants. I was entertaining guests the other day and they kept interrupting.
Good help just keeps getting harder to come by.
Waste paper bin.
It's a small waste bin. It appears to be almost full to the brim.
Can I empty it? Cool, can I set it on fire?
I don't want to throw that away.
Oh, I wasn't wanting you to throw it away.
The pistol is only slightly damaged. Should be useful.
I was wanting to set it on fire.
I don't want to throw that away. I don't think she'd be interested in that. I don't think he'd be.
Can we go further? No.
I'd sooner cut off my own tongue before speaking to those snobs again.
Steal their hearts, yeah. They'd be really upset then, wouldn't they?
A 2003 Fairway debutante. I'm surprised it's still intact. Most of these were gutted for parts and metal in the years after Blast Day. The Ministry of Knowledge. It's where they keep all the documents and educational materials from before the bombs. Extremely limited access, of course.
So, can we do anything? Can we throw them, give them a bucket?
I don't think she'd be interested in that.
No.
I don't think...
I want to set the bucket on fire.
I don't think he... I can't just go...
Okay, so there doesn't seem to be anything here yet. We have to come back here in the evening, don't we?
Hello there.
May I help you with something?
I've got things...
Well then, don't let me keep you.
We need something for the guy. Let's go back here and talk to Gus.
Just couldn't stay away, could you?
No, I haven't quite reached today's quota of looking at dead meat.
Do you have any meat for
You got
ravens?
any meat I could feed ravens with?
Ravens? Why would you want to feed those little pests?
I feel bad for them. Everyone deserves to eat.
Well, they're plenty fat from eating the dead sheep at the farm. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to help feed those little monsters.
See you later, Gus.
You bet.
So he won't give us any meat. See if Gordon will help us.
Hey, Gordon.
Amy, what are you looking for?
Bye, Gordon.
Goodbye, Amy.
Obviously
Come back
nothing.
anytime.
See if Nelson will help any. Oh, I could ring the bell. This hasn't been for anything yet. The water and the well.
Hi, Nelson.
Good to see you, Amy. What can I do for you?
I think I'd like to read for a while, if that's okay.
Of course. What subject are you interested in reading about?
None of them really.
Actually,
As you wish.
We've been through all them. Right,
I haven't got any bolts right now.
so the only place we've got left is their church, really.
How's it going, Clem?
Not so bad, Amy. What's up?
Interesting company you keep downstairs.
So, you're working for them now, are ya?
It seems that way.
We've been hard-pressed to find new recruits. You're a welcome sight. People are scared. Between the plague and rumors of the Reaper going around, nobody wants to get their hands too dirty if they could help it. Well, except for me.
I guess it's easier to be consistently miserable than to take a tough road to happiness.
You're starting to sound like Danton now. Be careful where you say that.
See you later, Clem.
Take care of yourself, Amy.
I'm surprised she didn't want to talk to us.
Hey.
What do you want?
How
How'd
did...
you get involved with Danton anyway?
She's family.
She is?
Yeah. When her parents died of green lung, she was left homeless and forced to beg on the streets. My folks took pity and adopted her. She can be kind of hot-tempered and rush into things, but I try and keep her in check as best I can.
What's your theory on what's inside the Ministry of Medicine?
Knowing the aristocracy, it could be just about anything. But from what I've heard Danton say, it's definitely something big.
Keep on doing what you're doing. I don't want to break her concentration.
Oh no, she's there.
No more time for idle chat now, Amy. Get to Fripp Square and find Silas Harrison.
So how do we find him there, though? We've been there. And we know what time it was meant to be. So we need to get some food for these ravens, so we can't get meat. Who else has got food? You've got food, haven't you? Maritka.
Hello, Mariska.
Amy, hello.
Do you have any vegetables a raven might like to eat?
Ravens? Yes, I see them around my garden all the time. They love my alfalfa sprouts.
Ah.
Have you got any for sale?
Sure, but take this bag. On the house.
Are you sure?
Yes, I owe you after helping me with the guard. It's the least I can do.
Thanks.
Okay, so let's go back to the
I have to go now.
Okay,
square.
you come back and see me again soon, all right?
And we'll give the sprouts to the old Marnie to feed the ravens.
Excuse me, sir. I got this bag of alfalfa sprouts. You know, so you can feed the birds.
Thank you. This will certainly make the birds pleased.
Excuse me, sir.
Hello, miss. Oh, what can I do for you?
One raven isn't eating.
That little raven up there isn't getting any food.
You're right. I'll toss some extra food closer to it so it can eat.
Heh. Is that going to chase the ladies away?
Those flying rats just knocked the waste bin over. Oh, the smell!
Disgusting. I hope a street cleaner comes to clean it up.
Seriously.
Will we ask him about the
Excuse me,
ladies?
sir.
Hello, miss. Oh, what can I do for you?
Do you know the two women over there? They're kind of rude.
Them? Oh, don't pay them any mind. They're just a couple of harpies who have nothing better to do with their time than gossip about everything. You should hear them any time the newsman reads out a headline. It's non-stop chatter. But please, let's discuss something more worthwhile, shall we?
Have a nice day, sir.
You too, my dear.
Okay, so we need to do a headline.
Well, it's about time someone came. Now, what was that you were saying, Genevieve?
Lovely day today, but I can't wait until the temperature drops a bit and I can wear my fur coat.
Oh, yes! I had one made up which I cannot wait to debut. I think you'll be jealous.
No doubt I will be. I always admire your sense of style.
Okay, let's go do the weather forecast and then come back over here.
Oh dear, you frightened them.
Oops.
Hello there.
May I help you with something?
Can I hear some news?
Very well. Right now, the top headlines are Terror, and the... So,
What's the weather report?
you'll soon find out.
Weather conditions are as follows. Partly cloudy with a 0% chance of rain. Today's high will be 24 degrees Celsius and the low will be 20. This concludes the news bulletin. Please resume your normal activities.
I need to get rid of him so I can use the microphone, don't I?
I'd sooner cut off my own. I'm not picking up those ladies' garbage. I'd rather not get too close.
Yeah, we need to distract the guy.
Excuse me, sir?
Hello, miss. Oh, what can I do for you?
That little raven.
You're right.
Let's do that again.
Oh, they've knocked the bin over again!
Little monsters. Why doesn't Tiberius just have them shot to extinction?
You know, that's not a bad idea. They should make that a lot.
I don't think we did. No, we didn't get anything.
I can't think of anything I could do with that. Excuse me.
Hello.
Haven't
you two?
Right, so we need a distraction.
I think you should have a look at this.
Interesting.
Attention citizens, the following is an important news bulletin. Silas Harrison, noted government philanthropist, has contracted green lung. He is due to begin medical treatment this evening. Anyone who has had contact with Harrison is advised to monitor their symptoms and should notify the Ministry of Medicine if they begin feeling ill. This concludes the news bulletin. Please resume your normal activities.
Is that going to scare the ladies off? No. No, don't pick up.
Can you believe Harrison kept his disease to himself?
I know. I was just at his manor last week. Now I'll need to go to the ministry and get checked.
Everyone on Threadson Street will. He should know better than to throw parties if he's got green lung.
I'll bet his gardener gave it to him. His love of topiaries will be the death of him.
Interesting. A mansion on Threadson Street with topiaries. I just hope Harrison's tastes are unique.
Okay. So can we go there now? Yeah. Harrison Manor. Okay.
I'm Dr. Collins from the Ministry, here to see Mr. Harrison.
Of course. He's in his room. Just walk down the hall. It's the fourth door to the left.
Damn. Looks like I got here too late. But maybe there's still a way I can get close to the doctor without being seen. Nice. Even if I have no idea what it's supposed to be. Rattling the bush will only draw unwanted attention.
We didn't get spotted.
This window looks into the kitchen.
Fourth window.
This window looks into a bedroom. Either someone was careless, or they just enjoy a cool breeze.
Can we stand in a bucket?
I don't see how I can use that there. Time to do a little peeping.
That's all the kitchen. Can I open the window? Aha, we're in. Yeah, clever use of a garbage bin, a distraction so we can get up there and
An odd place to store a sack
listen
of flour.
in.
I guess they must have used it recently. I'm no baker. That can stay right where it is. Looks like someone hasn't washed up yet.
Coffee.
Someone
Kill.
made tea recently. It smells slightly fruity.
It's tea.
I was never much of a tea drinker.
No, neither am I.
They look
Scones.
stale. I'd rather not.
chicken, turkey.
Well, if nobody else is gonna eat it. A little dry, but at least it's better than nothing. No time for cooking now.
Bell.
Would you
Sink.
look at that? It's like a portable well. Nice and soft.
Did we take it? No. Can we fill the bucket up?
I can't see any reason to lug around.
No. Salt.
I don't think I'll be needing any. I've already got a weapon. Ugh, there are snails in here. Rich people are weird. A ladle and a wooden spoon. Standard kitchen equipment, I guess.
So what's the bell for?
I'm guessing this is what Harrison uses to call his servant. This is most likely where Harrison keeps all his fancy silverware. The bell is just out of reach. I haven't got any ammo.
When did we not get some ammo? Can I put the bucket down?
I don't see how I can use that there.
I could put the bucket on the floor.
I don't see how... I don't see how...
Hey Vero, it's going okay. We're breaking into this house at the moment.
Smells good.
Can I go this way? How's your maths going? Okay, we definitely need to do something here as a distraction, don't we? Can we light anything?
I can use that there. I don't see how I can use that there. I don't see...
Taking a break. The book you're doing is very abstract. I think the bell has definitely something to do with this, but can I just reach up with that?
See how... I was never much of a tea drinker. I'm not the maid. I don't see how I can... I don't see...
Is this window going to be open? There he goes.
Good evening, Mr. Harrison. What seems to be the trouble?
You know damn well what the trouble is. I've got that blasted plague.
What symptoms have you been having?
Last week, the coughing started. Since then, it's only gotten worse. And yesterday, I hacked up some blood. I've had a fever all of today and haven't felt like eating anything since yesterday. Not to mention, I haven't been able to sleep a wink.
I see. Have you been in contact recently with anyone showing symptoms of the disease?
Well, 2 weeks ago I was relaxing outside in my yard when some vagrant came by to ask if I could spare any food. Well, naturally I told him I couldn't, but he became belligerent when he heard that and spat in my face. To think, a man of my stature with green lung. I can't imagine the scandal.
Green lung doesn't discriminate, Mr. Harrison. It can affect anyone.
So can you do anything for me, Doctor?
Not to worry. You're in good hands. Your support of the Ministry of Knowledge means you'll receive only the finest care the government can offer. I'm going to give you a dose of vaccine. That should fix you up by morning, but you'll need to get another dose in about a month's time.
Why can't you eggheads at the Ministry of Medicine get off your collective asses and develop a cure already?
We're trying, believe me. This isn't an easy disease to cure, but the treatment works almost instantly. You'll see.
So I'm stuck getting this injection once a month for the rest of my life?
I'm afraid so. Although I'm sure you'll agree that it beats the alternative.
Yes, well, that is true. I could be dying in the streets like those filthy mongrels in the quarantine zone.
Yes, with the monthly injection, you won't have to worry about entering the terminal phase.
Let's not think about that. A dreadful business, really. Let's focus on my treatment.
Of course. Just hold still a moment. There we go. You should feel like a new man in just a few hours. Now, I'm going to leave an appointment card here for you. Just bring it to the Ministry of Medicine when you're due for your next vaccine dose.
Can't I send my servant to get it for me and bring it back here?
The green lung vaccine is a valuable commodity, Mr. Harrison. We don't release it to just anyone.
So can't you just come back and shoot me up when it's time? I don't want to have to go all that way.
We'll see. I know you've curried favor with the aristocracy, but I'll leave the card here just in case.
So we need to get that.
Oh, and I'll leave a little something with your butler to help you sleep. But give the vaccine a few minutes to circulate before you take it.
Thank you, Doctor. I appreciate it.
Think nothing of it. Feel better, Mr. Harrison.
That card is my ticket into the Ministry. But how
We get him to go to sleep. He's ringing the bell.
Where is that confounded servant of mine?
Right, let's exit out of here. Let's get back to here.
I was never much of... They look stale. Ah, that's nice. I don't think I'll be needing any... I've already got a weapon. Ugh, there are snails.
No need to imagine at this point you're not looking at the elements of sets like a number, but looking at how different sets that can be defined by taking set and extending them using elements of other sets can give rise to fields which behave in certain ways under addition and multiplication, such that for any element of the new set there exists an equivalent element in the other isomorphic set. I'm not even going to pretend I understood that. I know what a set is, but what do we do with this bell?
The bell
Can't
is
reach it.
just out of reach.
I just thought I could stand on the bucket.
I don't see how I can... I don't see... I don't see... I don't see... I don't... I don't... I don't... I don't see... I don't... I can't see any reason to... I don't see...
Oh, we should go to tell the servant maybe. Around the front.
I've given him a dose of vaccine. He should be back to normal by tomorrow.
Oh, joy. I'm so relieved.
If it's any help, I have some sleeping pills for him. He should be ready to take them shortly.
Good. At least that'll give me some more peace for a while. Soon enough, he'll start ringing that damn bell for everything again.
Well, I wish you luck. I need to head back to the Ministry now.
I got
Thank
2
you,
minutes to
Doctor.
adverts.
Have a nice evening.
You too.
I'm going to get some more coffee when the adverts are on. So what do we do? Do we go here?
The window's not locked, but I can't open it.
Yeah, so we need to wait for him to be asleep.
I can't reach.
Yeah, we can't reach that one. I need to get this bell pulled. I didn't actually mean to come in. Oh, there it goes. No. So the bell rang.
don't think drawing attention to myself is a good idea.
Is it because you can't hear it because of the
Can't
wind?
do much with the windows from here. I don't think I'll be able to just walk right. I don't think trying it.
There's my address. I will be right back. Okay, back again. We need to get that bell to ring, don't we? We need to get him to hear it. So how do we do that? There must be some. There must be something in this kitchen that we're missing. We can't reach the bell, so we need something. We need to be able to get something. We couldn't get the knife.
I've already got a weapon. I'm sure no one will notice what
Oh, I thought we did that last time. Okay. Can we use that to reach that then?
Well, that didn't do much.
You can't hear it, can you? Can we open the windows? Oh, we can't, okay. Ah, there we go.
And so it begins.
What a grumpy servant, eh? So do I go through here now?
You rang for me, sir?
About 10 minutes ago. What on earth took you so long?
I was...
Never mind the excuses. Just give me one of those sleeping pills the doctor gave you.
Yes, sir. Will you be wanting it with your usual lemon and elderberry tea?
That's fine.
Then if you'll excuse me, I'll return shortly.
Finally. I thought he'd never get to sleep.
Okay, so now can I get in?
Quietly now. So now I'm stealing an old man's only means of getting more vaccine. I really hope there's something in the ministry worth finding, Danton.
Anything else in here? An urn.
That kind of looks like a funeral urn.
Can we take it?
I'd really rather not get too close.
Okay.
I don't want to risk. I have more important things to do than watch an old man sleep. Oh no. No, please.
Oh.
Of all the times.
Eh? What? Who's there? Shit! Ophelia? Is that you? They told me you were dead. Oh, my dear Ophelia, come back to take care of me. I'm sick. I knew you would. Ophelia? Are you there, my love?
And he's back to sleep again.
That was a little too close.
I wonder why this window is open. We couldn't do anything with it. Oh, look.
I don't want to draw his attention.
Is he drinking?
I don't think I'll be able to.
Okay. Right, so what's this card that we got? Oh, what's happening? Another crow. Look. Crows are definitely watching this. So what have we got now? We've got a card.
From the sky
skies
This card
and
says
sends
that
ahead
Silas
his
Harrison
birds.
is entitled to
They
an
let him
evaluation
know
with
when
Dr.
someone
Elliot
dies,
Collins.
the mortal souls he hurts. If you can't hear
No
singing,
lax.
but you
Thank you
see
very
their
much for the
eyes glow
resub.
red,
Almost 2 years,
the
yeah.
Reaper will be coming to take
How are you
away
today?
the dead. When the Reaper comes around, he'll take away your soul.
Hope you're doing fine today.
In his pocket and take you for a stroll. Beware the red-eyed ravens. They mean the
Yeah, it's going well
Reaper's
here so
They'll
far.
take away your loved ones and all whom you hold dear.
It is.
The Reaper watches from the skies and sends ahead his birds. They let
See what
him
game
know
it is
when
that's showing.
someone dies, their mortal souls he hurts. If you can't hear
Not sure what the
singing,
clip's
but
from.
you see their eyes glow red, the Reaper will be coming.
Right, how can we get the name changed? Who do we know that would be able to do that? We'd need somebody that can show on Trails to a Zoo or something, okay. See, we've got, there was the trailer for Daybreak was released. And a release date, sorry, July I think it said. Looking forward to seeing it. Yeah, July the 5th, so not too long. So that'll be good. Be looking forward to that. You need to play all the other games first. Yeah, me too. Me too. There's too many now, isn't there, in the series? I'm just wondering if the young lad can do anything with the card. Yeah, there's so many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. What's a costume unlock? That's different. So 10. 1, 6, 9, 10 plus the couple that are coming out. Yeah, so it's about 12. Yeah, 11 with Daybreak. And there's also the what's the Boundless, the Nauta Boundless Trails. Yeah, it's going to take a long time to work my way through all them. A long time. I need to get back and finish the second chapter. I've still to finish it.
Hey, Denby?
Yeah?
It's more of an East game. Yeah,
whatever it is you're doing.
Thanks.
I did a little first look. It looked quite good. I quite liked it.
Denby, you mentioned before you were good at copying.
Here we go. I knew there was something.
Yeah, sure.
Do you think you could copy this doctor's writing?
Shouldn't be a problem.
Excuse
what
me.
do you need me to do?
Change the name on this card to mine.
Oh, yeah. Easy. Just give me 2 minutes.
You played it off stream and you liked it.
There you go.
Hey, nice job. Thanks.
Yeah, it was very different, wasn't it? You've got a lurk, need to make dinner and then get ready to stream. No worries, no lux. You take care. Enjoy your dinner. Thank you for the lurk. Thank you for the sub. Okay, so we have our new
This card says
card.
that I'm entitled to an evaluation with a Dr. Elliot Collins.
So let's head on out here. So if we try and go...
Trouble, Denby.
I just forged a government document for you, Amy. I think that's kind of impossible now.
Let's head to the Ministry of Medicine. And we should be able to get in now, shouldn't we?
Excuse me.
What is it, citizen?
I'm here to see Dr. Collins.
Is that so? I assume you have an appointment?
Yes, I've got my card right here.
So you do. All right, I'll open the door for you. You'll be checked in and directed to his office. Enjoy your day, and I hope you feel better.
Thanks.
Yeah, I haven't saved in ages, have I?
Here goes nothing.
Hello, miss. May I help you?
I've got an appointment with Dr. Collins.
I see.
Is there a problem?
Well, how can I put this kindly? You don't exactly look like our normal type of visitor.
What does that mean?
It's just the way you're dressed. It's not typical of the people we normally see here. How exactly did you get your appointment, if I may ask?
Oh,
Let's give the password.
I guess it's because I've got the perfect life.
What? Is Danton stupid? Didn't she at least tell you to get a disguise?
Well, she did, actually, but I found a better way.
You do realize how much you stand out, right? If you try and see the doctor looking like that, they'll call security and have you escorted
Well, you'll have to
out.
help us then.
Then they'll start asking me questions about why I let you in, and things will only escalate from there.
So, any ideas on how I can get a disguise?
I'll have to think about it. Just don't go any further into the ministry until we figure something out.
Where are we going to get a disguise from?
What are those supposed to be?
Yeah, exactly.
Is that what the wig heads look like without their masks? If so, I can see why they never take them off. It's kind of hypnotic. This looks like some kind of directory. It might be useful in getting around this place.
Welcome to the Ministry of Medicine. Please select a destination or request directions.
I'd like some directions, please.
Please state the name of the room you would like directions to.
General storage.
Central storage.
One moment, please. Error. Password required. I'm sorry. You do not have proper clearance to access that information. Do you require further directions?
Dr. Collins' office.
One moment, please. Follow the West Wing hallway 3 doors down, then make 2 rights, followed by a sharp left. It is the 4th door on the left. Do you require further
Yeah, I'm going to have to hear that again. No, maybe not.
Nothing else. Thanks.
Right.
Thank you for using this directory. Have a pleasant day.
Maybe if we talk to him about the central storage.
Hey.
What can I help you with?
Is the central storage room accessible from here?
Sorry, I don't know. They keep the location secret, and I'm not at a high enough rank to have that information.
So have you thought of a place to get a disguise yet?
Honestly, the only place I can think of would be the staff locker room. It's just down the hall. Hopefully you won't run into anybody on the way there. Just look it up on the directory so you know where to go. And be extremely careful. If my cover gets blown because of you...
I'll be discreet, I promise. Thanks for your help.
It's what I'm here for.
Okay, let's use the panel again and find the staff room.
Welcome to the Ministry of Medicine. Please select a destination or request directions.
I'd like some directions, please.
Please state the name of the room you would like directions to.
The staff locker room?
One moment, please. Walk down the hall 2 meters, then make a left. Do you require further directions?
No.
Nothing else. Thanks.
Thank you for using this directory. Have a pleasant day.
I think I'd get hopelessly lost if I just wandered around the ministry. There has to be some means of finding my way.
Do I have to press this and then press the room?
Welcome to the ministry.
Yeah, okay. We've got a coat.
The ministry seems like a pretty tight ship. I don't think I'll be able to disguise myself in this doctor's coat without raising any suspicions. But let's just see if there's anything in the pocket. Nope, nothing. Oh well, it was worth a try.
Is this a
Nice
bag?
bag. I'm guessing it belongs to whomever owns the coat. Let's see what we've got in here. Nothing much except a pair of shoes. They look like they might fit. Attention employees. Please remember to lock your valuables in the provided lockers. The Ministry is not responsible for lost or stolen property.
Hey, we've got shoes down here.
A pair of shoes just thrown on the ground here. These are a pair of men's shoes. They're too big for me.
Okay, but we did get a pair of shoes, yeah. Doorway, cart.
Looks like this cleaning cart is mainly used for storing bottles. Interesting. The label on this bottle says it's Achilles brand floor cleaner.
Can we take it?
The label on this tin says it's Astro brand powder disinfectant cleanser.
Excuse me.
Nice to see they keep this place clean. I'm not about to start.
Okay, can we look in the lockers? We've got locker 1.
Locked, of course. Locked, of course. Locked, of course. These lockers don't have any identifying marks on them. How are people supposed to remember which one is theirs?
Because of the number.
Locked, of course. Locked, of course. Locked, of course. This one is empty, but I can see the lock mechanism and it's surprisingly simple. It shouldn't be too tough to jimmy one of these open. I just need something thin to get in the doorframe.
Okay, have we got anything thin? The card?
This should do the trick. Nothing boring. Nothing worth taking in here. Empty, apart from some old chewing gum wrappers. Aha! This set of clothes looks promising. There are clothes in here, but they're way too big for me. Nothing in here but a soggy old towel. Definitely not interested in that. Empty. Too bad.
Okay, so we've got some clothes though. Anything in here?
Right. I'd better make this quick. Oh, that was nice. I can't remember the last time I took a hot shower.
Okay, so we're a bit smarter dressed now.
Welcome to the Ministry of...
Let's go back to reception.
Hey.
Hey, now that's more like it. You blend right in. What can I help you with?
Thanks for your help.
It's what I'm here for.
Well, you weren't that helpful. Yeah, let's head to the office.
This looks like something someone would have in their home, not at a doctor's office. Looks like a pile of brochures about the Ministry of Medicine.
Can we take them?
This seems like it might be interesting reading material.
Can we look at that? What's this? Floor cleaner. Mop. The Mom and You, building a better tomorrow. For over 25 years, the Ministry of Medicine has been providing nothing but the best in healthcare for citizens. With the support given by the population and their generous donation of time and resources, the Ministry has been able to make progress in great amounts. With continued support, it may be possible to reach pre-bomb conditions well within the next 5 to 10 years. We at the Ministry encourage you to consider donating whatever you can spare in order to further our research. In exchange, you will be provided with exclusive treatment options and resources, unlike anything available to the lesser classes. Contact the Ministry today to make your donations.
The aristocracy, guiding tomorrow's youth. She looks bored. Who knows how long she's been waiting here. Excuse me.
I'm sorry, but I'm in no mood to talk right now. I'm sure you understand.
He doesn't exactly look thrilled to be here, but then I can't really blame him. Hi there, I'm Amy.
What? Oh, hello. I'm Robert. Was there something in particular you wanted?
Not really, I was just saying hello.
I see. Well, not to be rude, but I've got a lot on my mind. I'm not really in the mood for small talk.
Okay then, forget I said anything.
Is that the same brochures?
Just a wall rack with a bunch of Ministry of Medicine brochures. A recruiting poster for the vaccine lottery. I can't deny it's an effective campaign.
Can we go farther over this way? No.
I really hope this doesn't take too long. I think I should check in with the receptionist first.
But we did.
Welcome to the
Do we have to show the card again?
I don't think he'd be interested in that. Hey,
What can I help?
what's that panel used for?
It's a directory. Navigating the ministry can be a bit daunting, so it's designed to ease the process. People still manage to get lost, though. I don't know why they made this place so confusing.
Thanks for your help.
It's what I'm here for.
So how do we get through here?
I'm not sure how. I don't want to get the rag full of cleaner. I'd prefer Achilles brand floor cleaner. Achilles has no weaknesses when it comes to fighting dirt. Warning, flammable. Do not store at temperatures above 30 degrees Celsius.
Okay.
Astro brand disinfectant bleach powder. Simply pour on stains, scrub, and watch them vanish. Warning, do not use on silver, painted surfaces, walls, aluminum, or rubber. I don't need to put the
So why? He said that we had to wait for the receptionist.
I think I'd get...
Welcome.
I think I should check in with the receptionist.
So this is the receptionist in the window. Yeah, okay.
Yes, may I help you?
I'm here to see Dr. Collins.
Do you have your appointment card?
Yes, it's right here.
Great. Amy Wellard. I don't seem to have you in the registry. Is this your first visit?
Yes.
Okay, not a problem. Just fill out this form for me, have a seat, and we'll call you in shortly.
Thanks.
So do we... She didn't give us anything? Oh, she did. There. Do I just...
I don't see how I... A blank medical form and a pen. I don't know what half the stuff they're asking on here even means.
Maybe go ask the receptionist.
Welcome to...
I don't think he'd be... Hey,
What can I help you with?
thanks for your help.
It's what I'm here for.
What about
I'm not
Nelson?
leaving yet. I still
No.
need to...
So we need to get to the central area. Maybe we could ask somebody else in the room.
I don't think he'd be interested in that. I don't think she'd be... much of a conversationalist. She obviously does.
Let's ask here again.
Yes, may I help you?
I just want you to know, I've got the perfect life.
Well, obviously you don't if you're seeing a doctor, but I'm glad you feel that way.
Do you know where I can find central storage?
No, and even if I did, I wouldn't be allowed to tell anyone. Why are you asking?
Just curious. I heard someone talking about it in the hallway.
Well, I don't think they should have been. The people in charge don't like loose lips.
I'll forget I heard anything then. Never mind, thanks.
Uh-huh. Don't forget to have a seat and wait to be called to see the doctor.
So should we just sit down? Yeah.
I'm just worried they're going to give him the maximum punishment.
I don't know what to tell you. The aristocracy doesn't take kindly to that sort of thing. Have you been able to speak with him?
No. They took him in for questioning yesterday. Not even family can see him until they decide what they're going to do.
I guess the worst case scenario is he ends up in Rockwall for a few years.
I can't believe he could be so selfish as to not even consider what this will do to his family. What am I supposed to tell my grandchildren? No, your daddy won't be home for Christmas because he was selling counterfeit lottery tickets to poor people.
At least they'll know not to do what he did.
Miss Wellard, you can go inside. Dr. Collins will be in to see you momentarily. Oh, and if you need to schedule a follow-up appointment, don't forget to speak to me afterwards.
There's a lot of interesting looking stuff on this table.
What's that? Nothing there?
Some body part or system that I'm completely unfamiliar with.
Oh, we've got a dispenser.
There aren't any messes to wipe up that I can see. It says, I love you, Dr. C, and it's signed I.S. No, she's pretty. I wonder who she is. Well, maybe just one won't hurt.
What? Did we take one? No.
This jar looks like it's full of candy. This jar is full of little flat wooden sticks. I don't even want to know what they're used for. I think the doctor would miss this if I took it.
Soap.
There's 2 forms of soap. I guess this profession would make anyone a germaphobe. I don't need any. No, I think the dirt under my fingernails adds a certain charm to my appearance. There's lots of scribbles and notes on here. There's one that says, this week's CS password equals next week's surgery.
Okay.
That's probably important. I'll just copy it down.
Okay, so we need to find out about that.
I don't think that would be... I just had a shower.
Can we use anything here, like bleach powder?
I don't see how I can... Achilles brand... I don't see... I should probably wait until the doctor gets here before I sit on the table.
Good afternoon, Miss Wellard.
Hello, Dr. Collins.
I've been informed that this is your first visit. Is that right?
Yes, that's right.
You look somewhat familiar. Are you sure you haven't been here before?
Yes, I'm sure.
You must just have one of those faces. In any case, what are you here for today?
I have green lung. The symptoms started about a week ago.
I see. If you'll just have a seat on the examination table, I'll do a quick checkup and administer your vaccine dose. There you are. You should notice a decrease in symptoms within the hour.
Thank you, Doctor.
Oh, Miss Wellard?
Yes?
I swore an oath to do no harm and heal the sick, so I would never turn away someone seeking vaccine. But I'd like to offer you a suggestion. When sneaking around other people's houses, don't stand so close to the windows. I'm sure you're aware of the consequences if you were ever caught.
Understood.
Who's... Okay. I will need to talk to you again.
Yes, may I help you?
I was told to schedule a follow-up appointment.
Of course. Let me just show you our calendar, and you can pick a date that works best for you.
It says staff meeting all day.
Oh, right.
It says vaccination, Karen Schmidt. It says surgery, Paul Scott, medulla oblongata. Today's date, it says house call, Silas Harrison. It says house call, Jerome Bromley. And underneath, surgery, Derek Cooper, appendix. It says vaccination, Anthony Prescott. It says lunch with Nero. It says vaccination, Dora Everly. It says surgery, Paul Scott, medulla oblongata. It says house call. It says
We've done them all,
this
haven't we?
date is.
Does it matter which day we put in?
How about this date?
Perfect. I'll pencil you in. All set. See you soon, Miss Wellard.
Welcome to the Miss.
Hey,
What can I help you with?
thanks for your help.
It's what I'm here for.
I'm not leaving yet. I still need to find the central storage room.
So how do we do that then?
Welcome to the Miss.
Medulla oblongata?
Password accepted. One moment, please.
Oh.
Central storage is located to the left of the administrative cafeteria. It is the unmarked door next to the cleaning closet. Do you require further directions?
No.
Nothing else. Thanks.
Thank you for using this directory. Have a pleasant day.
I remember seeing a diagram of one of those in a book Nelson had. When the alarm is triggered, the little clapper hits the bell and makes a noise. Well now, that's certainly tempting. This must be where the crates wind up going. I wonder what's on the other side of the wall. I'm guessing this is what they use to transport the crates around. Looks like someone left a box cutter on it. Well, if someone was careless enough to leave this box cutter here, we'll just go with the old finders keepers rule.
Okay. I'm going to save just in case anything goes wrong here with the alarm. Do we have anything we could put in there?
I don't think this chute will open manually. As tempting as it is to go
Can we put the cloth, the rag into the alarm to stop it going off? Yeah.
There. That should muffle the alarm if it goes off.
What was the code? Where do we get the code from? I bet it was in...
To the Ministry of Medicine. Please select a destination or request direct.
Yes, may I help you?
Is it possible to change my appointment date?
Sure, that won't be a problem. Take a look at the calendar and let me know which date works best
There must
for
be
you.
a clue on here somewhere. Can't look at these dates.
Today's date. It says house call Jerome Bromley, and underneath, surgery Derek Cooper, appendix.
I wonder what the appendix is.
It says staff meeting all day. It says vaccination Karen Schmidt. It says surgery Paul Scott, medulla oblongata. It says vaccination Anthony Prescott. It says vaccination Dora Everly. It says lunch with Nero. It says house call Jerome Bromley, and underneath, surgery Derek Cooper, appendix.
Do I have to pick one?
There's already something scheduled on. How about this?
Perfect. All set? See you soon, Miss Wellard.
I think I should check.
Let's ask about the appendix.
Nothing.
Thank you.
No?
Please say the name of the room.
Nothing else. Thanks.
Thank you for using this directory. How
Hey,
What can I help you with?
thanks for your help.
It's what I'm here for.
So where do we get the code from?
I wrote down what it said on the doctor's notepad. This week's CS
Oh, right.
password equals next week's surgery.
Next week's surgery.
I think I'd get hopelessly lost.
welcome.
No, we're not there. Let me book another date. Next week's surgery. I even had that written down.
Is it sure? Take a look at.
So that's this week. So next week's surgery.
Vaccination.
No.
It says
That one.
surgery Paul Scott, medulla oblongata.
We've got the password there.
It says surgery
Medulla.
Paul Scott, medulla oblongata.
We've already done that, haven't we?
It says vaccination Anthony Prescott. It says vaccination. It says lunch with Nero.
What's this Nero thing?
It says surgery Paul
That's on the
Scott,
16th.
medulla oblongata. It says, how about
Perfect. All set? See you soon.
Welcome to the Ministry of Medicine. Please select a destination or request directions.
Yeah, or the other way around. It could be 1611. Depends which country this game was written in, I guess. It's 5 numbers. Yeah, I'll try both codes. But what's the last digit? So it's 5 digits. Yeah. Can we not set something on fire so there is an emergency? Maybe. Smoke detector, look.
Good idea, but I don't think the pistol will work on its own. I'll need to start a bigger fire.
Right.
I'd rather not put... I'm not sure how I can use those things together. Achilles has... Okay, let's get some of this cleaner in the bucket. My cast iron bucket, it's been incredibly useful over the years, especially because it's heat resistant. I've poured some cleaning fluid in it.
Right, so if we try and light that.
The cleaner will catch on fire, but there won't be any smoke. I need something else. I'd rather not put that...
Do we take the cloth
There's
back
not
again?
much I can do to it with my bare hands.
There's a wire.
This section of wire runs from the alarm out into the hallway. I guess it connects to the rest of the alarm system.
Cardboard. Was there a box anywhere? Yeah, the brochure. We'll try that.
Something tells me this brochure will be more useful in here.
Yeah, well done, Mallory. Right, so can we set fire to that?
I should put this thing down somewhere before trying to light it. This looks like a good spot.
Right, let's light that.
Okay, this should work. Oh crap, what was I thinking? That was a close one. I need to find a way to stop the building alert from going off.
Can I cut that wire? Box cutter. There we go.
Well, now if the alarm goes off, the alert will at least be limited to this room.
Right. Now to light it again.
Here goes nothing. That did it. I'll put out the fire before it gets out of control.
We're in.
My God. There's enough vaccines stored in here to treat the entire population for years. Danton was right. The government has been lying to everyone all along. This isn't right at all. The people need to know the truth.
Uh-oh.
Amy Wellard, by order of the aristocracy, you are under arrest for trespassing on private property, breaking and entering, theft, and tampering with official Ministry of Medicine documentation.
I'm sure there's been some kind of misunderstanding.
Our orders are quite clear. You are hereby ordered to come with us for detention in Rockwall Prison.
Don't I at least get some kind of trial first?
We're here to escort you to Rockwall, not to answer questions. If you do not cooperate, we have authorization to shoot you on the spot. You are also ordered to return those stolen clothes to their proper location before leaving the ministry.
Fine, let's go.
Wellard, we've got a visitor.
Good evening.
Tiberius, you can't let them keep me here.
I'm very sorry, my dear, but things are a bit complicated. I came to explain your position.
Go on then. I'm listening.
Do you remember the day we were bombed, Miss Wellard? I can recall it quite well.
I was young, but yes, I was in school. I lost a lot of friends that day. My mother, too.
My condolences. You are aware that the reason we were attacked was for control of petroleum and mineral supplies, yes?
Of course. Everyone knows that. What's your point?
Rebuilding our society has not been an easy task. We still have much to do. Of utmost importance is maintaining order. Do you understand this?
Then why are you telling people supplies of vaccine are limited? You could help everyone and work on finding a permanent cure.
Yes, you are correct. And if we were to cure the population and allow our society to thrive once more, what do you suppose would happen next?
Things would be great.
It would be great. People could live normal lives again, not have to worry about scavenging or dying of the plague.
Oh, of course. And when a rival nation caught wind of that prosperity and decided we had something they wanted, we would be attacked, experience the horror of war all over again. I would not wish the bombings we experienced on my worst enemy. I cannot let that happen again. I will not let it happen again. Do you understand me, Miss Wellard? I'm aware that the current system is not perfect. There is a clear class divide, but we are not tyrants. The aristocracy has always striven to care for the citizens who provide aid, despite their circumstances. In any case, I am genuinely sorry that things had to turn out this way. You did perform your job quite well, perhaps too well.
I was just doing as you asked.
I asked you to infiltrate the rebels and gain their trust. I did warn you that my protection could only go so far. You could easily have come back to me and informed me of Danton's plans to invade the Ministry.
She threatened to have me killed if I set foot anywhere near your tower. What was I supposed to do?
Informed one of my guards, sent along someone you trusted with the information. Though it hardly matters now. I've gotten all the information I need.
But how?
With this.
A gold ball on a string?
A clever listening device my soothsayer came up with. It was placed in the handle of your crossbow. I have been tracking you in order to ensure I learned the location of Danton's hideout.
You've been spying on me this whole time? Why didn't you just tell me you were listening in?
It was a test of loyalty, and unfortunately, you failed. It's truly a pity. I would have loved to give you your payment. You could have continued spying, opened up a mechanic shop, serving the government. Alas, I cannot reward criminal behavior. It would not be looked upon favorably by the public. We would lose the support of citizens like Mr. Harrison.
So what, you're just leaving me in here to rot?
I'm afraid not. Order must be preserved. I find myself forced to tie up loose ends. Danton and her rebels will be eliminated. As for you, it really does pain me to have to do this. But the truth is, I have no choice in the matter. You must be executed.
What? Why?
I understand this is difficult for you. However, my hands are tied. I simply cannot take the risk of keeping you alive.
And what if I promise not to tell anyone about the vaccine horde?
I'm afraid you've proven to me already that I can't trust you. In any case, I wish to thank you for your service. I'll make sure your execution is quick and painless. Goodbye, Miss Wellard. Again, I am quite sorry.
Hey, we've got one of the ravens back.
The raven looks like it's trying to get in, but the electrified mesh on the window isn't letting it. Weird. Are his eyes red? What do you want? To come in here? You'd best fly away, bird. This panel seems to have something